We're less than 1 week out from Christmas, but we are going to have to put Christmas music on hold because we've got some really important to bring you on Cruising 98.3, the Christmas station tonight, and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. That important thing is Leake Academy varsity girls and boys basketball from the Joe F. Shepard Gymnasium in Madden on the campus of Leake Academy. Lady Rebels and Rebels host Winston Academy on the home floor tonight. Glad to have you with us. I'm Philip Palmertree. Mason Middleton is running the camera, and Billy Steen is our studio producer. We sure are glad you are with us on Thursday night. Let's see. Yeah, Christmas 1 week from today, and basketball is in full gear. Rebels looking to improve on a 13-3 record. They're 2-0 in district play. This game tonight, not a district game. I mean, is a district game in District 2 of 3A. Rebels had a few days off, getting exams, final week of school, those things in focus, but coming off a win last Friday night at Winona Christian, 64-18. No problem. The Rebels putting the Stars away as we continue the Central Electric Power Association pregame. And the scoring in that game with 64 points was surprisingly widely distributed across the lineup. Only one Leake player in double figures. That was Sarah Prince, who poured in 17. Jenna Allen had 9 points and 3 rebounds. Kylie Boykin added 8 points. And Cody Breedlove had 3 assists and 4 steals in the 64-18 win against Winona Christian. Rebels are in action, of course, tonight on the home floor, and then on Friday and on Saturday. No broadcast for those Friday and Saturday games. That's going to be at Grenada at the Kirk Classic. They'll play 6:30 tomorrow night against St. Joe. Play them up in Grenada, and then on Saturday at 4:15 against Greenville Christian. The Central Electric Power Association pregame continuing. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, the Baptist Memorial Hospital League starting lineup and the in-sports tip-off. Leake and Winston and varsity girls basketball coming up right around the corner as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
When it comes time to get help for your pets, you go somewhere you can trust, somewhere like the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic in Carthage. Dr. Ryan Anderson and his team treat all types of pets, whether it be for surgeries, vaccines, dental, or even emergency care. Do you need someone to care for your pets while you go on vacation? Well, they have boarding services that'll ensure your furry friends are comfortable and happy the whole time. If you have an emergency, call at 601-267-4573 and find Central Mississippi Animal Clinic on Highway 35 in Carthage.
When it comes to finding the perfect home, experience matters. Lee Realty is connecting buyers with quality new construction homes tailored to their needs. Hey, it's Stacey O'Neill with Lee Realty. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, our team will guide you every step of the way, making the process simple, smooth, and stress-free. Ready to get started? Give us a call today.
We don't want everyone's business, just yours. Lee Realty, 206 West Pickens Street, Philadelphia, 601-562-7123.
Need to make your team stand out? In Sports has you covered. From high-quality screen printing on jerseys and fan gear to top-notch sports equipment, we bring your game to the next level. Celebrate your victories with our professional trophies and plaques, perfect for every champion. Whether you're gearing up for the season or commemorating a win, trust In Sports, where local teams shine brighter. Gear up, play hard, win big. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Moore's Pharmacy in Carthage, Sebastopol, and Walnut Grove appreciate you, their customers. We have a beautiful selection of gifts with free gift wrapping. We are one of the only pharmacies around to offer compounding and women's hormone replacement therapy. Moore's Pharmacy accepts all insurance, including Medicaid. Our 2-lane drive-through and prescription synchronization will make your visit very convenient. Come see us. We have the shortest wait time in town and a professional staff to assist you. Moore's Pharmacy, Highway 16, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake and Winston about to tip off. It's time for the starting lineup that's presented by Baptist Memorial Hospital Leake. For the visitors from Louisville, Winston Academy will start some players that aren't on the roster that was originally provided for me. I'll try to catch up here as fast as I can. Senior Hayden Cheatham. And we'll try to catch up with those as soon as possible. They've got about 3-4 starters who were not on their roster they made available. Had to just get that photograph just before we came on the air. Let's start with the Baptist Memorial Hospital League starting lineups for Coach Amanda Hatch's 13-3 League Lady Rebels. Sarah Prince, 5'8", freshman, averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and better than 3 steals. Kylie Boykin, the junior, 6.5 points, 5.5 rebounds. Jenna Allen, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2 steals. Addie Crow, a senior, 10.5 points, 3 rebounds, 1.5 assists. And Hannah Clark, 8 points and 4 rebounds. Prince, Clark, Crow, Boykin, Allen for Leake. Shyla Hillier, one of the starters. We're adding into our score sheet here at the last minute. 11, Jillian Sims. And Niece Woodard. That gets us to 4. And then 20 is Maggie Burns. Burns, Woodard, Hillier, Cheatham, and Sims. For Winston, they're in light blue uniforms. Red numbers, Winston across the front, Leake in the home white unis. Here's the in-sports tip-off controlled by the Lady Patriots, and we're underway at 5:57. Rebels playing man-to-man on the defensive end. Woodard passes out high to Sims. She mishandles it and then is called for a double dribble. Leake will take it. First quarter presented by First Financial Bank. Sarah Prince handling it, pounding it right hand, out high, goes around the arc, circle to Boykin, back around to Prince, right of the circle, and she's left wide open for a junction 3. She knocks it down, 3-0 Leake. Rebel three-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil. Fueling Central Mississippi since 1960. The Rebels briefly had a steal on the inbound, and Hannah Clark ended up losing her balance, taking an extra step. 3-0 Leake, opening 40 seconds of the game. Pressure in the backcourt. Woodard slips, able to avoid the travel call, then comes up to Cheatham, dribbling hard up the left side. And the Rebels get a steal. Now free throw extended right. Jenna Allen takes it away. She comes out 15 feet away, now dribbles out behind the arc, uses up her dribble, left the free throw line, goes to Addie Crow, goes hard down the left lane line and gets fouled. 6:50 to go, first quarter. First foul of the game called on Winston's Jillian Sims. Fouls committed on the floor. Sarah Prince to trigger it in. Baseline left into Boykin right at the basket. Missed, got her own rebound, and she gets mugged and knocked to the floor. Kylie with a smile on her face as she gets up and heads to the free throw line to shoot Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws. That foul charge to Shyla Hillier. Boykin can't get the first free throw down. She's a 65% free throw shooter on the season. Leake as a team shooting an impressive 78%. Second free throw in and good. It's 4-0. And then Leake forces a turnover in the backcourt. It's a familiar script, putting the pressure on early in the opponent, creating turnovers. 4-0 Rebels. Left block, Kylie Boykin backing out, turns left, and with a nice feathery touch, puts it in over the front of the rim. 6-0. Cheatham on the dribble into the front court. Left side, hands it off to Woodard. She'll curl around, drive down the middle of the lane, leave the shot short. Rebound pulled down by Leake Sarah Prince. Out to the left wing, Jenna Allen fires for three. Rebound comes high and long, but taken by Boykin. Back out to Allen. She'll call out Hannah Clark. Clark tried to loop it down to Boykin, but ends up putting it too deep over her head and out of bounds underneath the bucket. 6:04 to go first quarter. Patriots take it. Niece Woodard breaks the press with a hard dribble. Now dishes right baseline for a shot. Too long by Cheatham. Rebounded on the offside by the Rebels. Sarah Prince lets the traffic pass by. Dishes to Crow in the corner. Wide open Hannah Clark. Shot from three, too long. Rebound offside by Jillian Sims for Winston. And Prince deflects a pass. Picked off by Leake's Hannah Clark. Rebels leading 6-0. Into the offensive half court. Straight down the middle. Left-hand lay-in for Sarah Prince. She's got 5. It's 8-0 Rebels. And we had a whistle. Was that a 5 count or a foul? Yeah, it was a 5 count turnover, so Leake's about to take it, but time being taken for Niece Woodard to tie her shoe. Off the baseline to Boykin. One bounce. Comes to Crow, 5 feet behind the arc. Into the left corner, Prince. Catch and release three. Just bounced around the rim and then came back out. Rebound by Sims. Here come the Winston Patriots looking for their first point. We played 3 minutes. Burns out to Woodard, working on Prince. Falls to the floor at the right elbow. Tries to go out high. Ball mishandled. Picked up by Addie Crow. Now to Clark, going hard to the rim, and Hannah Clark puts it in off the window for her first bucket. 3 different Rebels have scored. 10-0. 4.5 minutes to play. Winston breaks the press. Cheatham, hard dribble, left side, guarded by Prince. Falling, gets it to a teammate before she falls out of bounds. Sims loops it down to Hillier, who turns, fires over Boykin. Too long off the heel. Boykin able to snatch the rebound out of the air. Out. Look to Hannah Clark inside. She gets fouled. Count the basket, and she'll get to the line to shoot an and one opportunity. Rebels moving it quickly through the air. That foul, second foul on Shyla Hillier. A 3-point play the hard way for Hannah Clark. She puts the free throw through and makes it 13-0. We're at the midway point of the first quarter. Sims guarded by Crow in the backcourt. Gives it up to Woodard. She comes up the right side. Crossover move, gets a screen out high from Sims. Now the Rebels get called for a foul. Looks like that's going on Addie Crow of Leake, her first. Team's first. 3:49 to go in the First Financial Bank first quarter. Leake 13. Winston zip. New player in the game, Cadence Wood, a senior for Winston. Cheatham with a tough shot from about 14 feet out. Got fouled, got it straight through the rim. She'll get a chance for the N1 opportunity. Foul goes on Leake's Kylie Boykin. Kylie's first. Free throw on target. 13-3. Cody Breedlove gets up off the Leake bench and replaces Hannah Clark. 3:43 to go. Opening quarter. Leake 13, Winston 3. Sarah Prince on the dribble, guarded by Woodard out high, uses an Allen screen. Now gives it to Allen. Allen will fire for three off the right side. Prince gets the rebound, one bounce in the lane, back out to Allen in the corner to Prince. She'll step back for three. Bucked out, rebound Sims for Winston. Cheatham charging hard up the middle of the floor, now loses the ball, but able to chase it down and get it to Sims. Sims puts up a tough runner on the right baseline. Cody Breedlove there for the rebound for the Rebs. Lead pass ahead to Boykin, going up left side. She gets the shot in, and she gets hit on the arm. Boykin with the bucket, and the free throw coming up. Second foul on Sims, team's fourth. No problem with that free throw for Kylie Boykin. She's 2 out of 3. 16-3 Rebels. Addie Crow of Leake called for a push near the timeline. Addie's second. New player in the game for the Patriots, Harper Jordan. Addie Crow takes a seat for Leake. Hannah Clark back in the game with under 3 minutes to play in the First Financial Bank first quarter. Rebels 16, Winston 3. In the girls' game, against man-to-man pressure, Cheatham guarded out high by Clark, hands it to Woodard. Defensive switch, another screen behind the arc. They try to dump it down on the post, but the Rebels get quick hands in there and punch it out of bounds over by the concession stand. We want to say good evening and welcome to any Winston fans who are checking us out, getting that Cruising 98.3 signal in Winston County, or you're on the live stream with the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Glad to have you along. Underneath, Jordan goes up against Allen, able to get hit on the arm, and she'll shoot free throws. Excuse me, that's Cadence Wood, not Harper Jordan. Jenna Allen's first foul, team's fourth. Leake has committed 4 quick fouls in succession. Over the right shoulder free throw is short from Cadence Wood. She's trying to knock the Leake lead down to 12. Free throw is up, short. There to get the rebound, Kylie Boykin. She gets it into the hands of the point guard, Prince. Goes left corner, Allen, 3, too deep. Ball comes out near the free throw line. Now it's scooting along the floor, scooped up by Clark. Now Breedlove right baseline drive, draws the defender and dishes to a wide open Kylie Boykin for 2 in front of the basket. Kylie's scoring early and often in this ball game. She's got 8 in this first quarter. It's 18-3 LA. Woodard between the rings, hard right-hand dribble. She backs out as Boykin was showing her, was standing between her and the bucket, but Leake's Cody Breedlove gets called for a foul. Breedlove's first, team's 5th. It'll mean free throws for Niece Woodard. 2:05 to go in the opening quarter. Mentioned this is a district ball game, District 2 in the newly aligned 3A. Leake, Winston, Oak Hill, Tri-County, Winona Christian, who the Rebels beat back on Friday on the road, and Washington School. Rebels 2-0 in district play. They've beaten Tri-County and Winona Christian. Both free throws missed. Rebound Kylie Boykin in the lane. Zigzagging with it, left-hand dribble, Prince. High off the backboard, too strong. Rebound Hayden Cheatham for the Patriots. She'll look to get it up into the front court quickly to Burns. Now they try to go down in the post to Wood, and Kylie Boykin gets her left hand out and swats the ball away on the entry bounce pass. 1:46 to go in the quarter. Rebels 18, Winston 3. Inbounded off the baseline, Woodard. Leveled off by Prince, fall away, long 2, no good. She finds Breedlove. Breedlove goes right to left to Allen. She can't get it to go from 5 feet away. Offensive rebound, Prince. not there on the putback, and then a foul committed. Or is it a foul? No, it's a held ball. 90 seconds to play in the quarter, and Rebels have it. They're into the floor, up 15. Working the half-court offense, Allen. Stagger screen out to Prince in the corner. Goes to Clark on the baseline. Shot from the top, missed by Prince. And then it goes, and Leake's Hannah Clark will be called for a foul in the scuttle for the rebound. First foul on Leake's Hannah Clark. Gabby Freeney and Aubrey Rudolph waiting to check in with 1:15 to go in the quarter. I think we're going to have to walk down the other end and shoot free throws. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Leake 18, Winston 3. Closing minute and change of the First Financial Bank first quarter. First Financial Bank, they're in the business of you. Free throw, long, not there from Burns. Now Rudolph and Freeney check in and replace Allen and Boykin in the Rebel lineup. Second free throw goes straight through for Burns, and she gets in the scoring column with 1 point, 18-4. Prince walks it up, looks into the bench, now across the timeline. Picked up out high by Woodard. Shovels it to Breedlove right of the basket. Rudolph sets up for a high ball screen. She uses it, drives down and scores with the left hand. Good job setting the screen from Rudolph, and first two for Cody Breedlove off the bench. 20-4 LA. Free throw line, Cheatham trying to go left. Denied, spins to her left, puts up a 12-footer, no good. Rebound Rudolph, but it's knocked out of her hands, and Cheatham able to go around and score with two hands right side of the bucket. 5 points for Hayden Cheatham, and it's 20-6. LA, 27 seconds to go. Clock ticking. Clark behind the three-point line. Goes behind the arc, left of the circle. Prince's three is short. Rebounded on the baseline by Jordan. Winston coming up. Cheatham going hard, right side. Good defense by Gabby Freeney to avoid the foul. Rebound Prince. Long pass ahead to Clark, who's able to score in transition before the buzzer. Leake with a strong start at both ends of the floor in the first 8 minutes. They lead it 22-6. We'll return in 60 seconds with the start of the second quarter as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Life is full of surprises, but with the right insurance, you can be prepared for whatever comes your way.
At South Group Insurance, they offer tailored insurance solutions for your home, auto, business, and farm. Whether it's protecting your family or securing your future, they're always there to help.
South Group Insurance agents are local, experienced, and ready to help provide personalized service that's right for you.
South Group Insurance, just off the Court Square in Carthage.
Moore's Pharmacy in Carthage, Sebastopol, and Walnut Grove appreciate you, their customers. We have a beautiful selection of gifts with free gift wrapping. We are one of the only pharmacies around to offer compounding and women's hormone replacement therapy. Moore's Pharmacy accepts all insurance, including Medicaid. Our 2-lane drive-through and prescription synchronization will make your visit very convenient. Come see us. We have the shortest wait time in town and a professional staff to assist you. Moore's Pharmacy, Highway 16, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes up on the clock. We start the second quarter presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. Leake 22, Winston 6. Score, Patriots ball. They put up a three from Cheatham. Rebounded on the left baseline by Leake's Cody Breedlove. That gets her pocket picked by Woodard, who goes up strong right hand, misses. Freeney able to flip it away from Cheatham. Now the ball's loose and goes over the sideline, and last touch by Niece Woodard of Winston. Hannah Clark, Gabby Freeney, Aubrey Rudolph, Cody Breedlove, Addie Crow. 5 on the floor in white for Leake. Crow has 2 fouls. She's handling the ball 6 feet behind the arc, comes to the head of the circle, goes inside, down the left baseline. Should have been a foul called, but they say it was a block. Good defensive play from Cheatham. Winston with it in the right corner, and a pass down the baseline goes off the leg of the Rebels' Cody Breedlove. 7:11 to go second quarter. Rebels up 16 points. Burns inbounds it to the left block. Turn around and score. Strong post move from Shyla Hillier for her first 2 points of the game. 22-8. Clark gets Crow coming off the screen. She scores off the window left of the basket and gets fouled. 2 for Addie. She's going to try to make it 3 at the free throw line. The foul goes on Hayden Cheatham of Winston, her first. 24-8. Free throw trying to make it 25-8. Straight through the net. One more for Leake. They lead it by 17 now. Largest lead of the evening. Winston handling it out high. Now out to the free throw line. Sims comes inside, leveled off by Sims. Back outside the arc to Cheatham. She probes, comes back behind the arc, goes out between the circles to Woodard, who'll go down the lane, put a shot up over Cody Breedlove and knock it down. Niece Woodard getting her first 2, 25-10. Crow double teamed on the right sideline, finds Clark, gets it back. Comes around a screen from Rudolph and try to play pick and roll, but instead Addie will put up the 3. Long rebound comes out now. Pinballing around, picked up by Winston's Jillian Sims. She finds Cheatham. Long pass out ahead to Hillier, who can't score from point-blank range. Rebound leaks Addie Crow. Under 6 to play in the second. Freeney going up strong. She gets the bucket in off the square and gets fouled by Niece Woodard. Count the 2 for Freeney. She'll head to the line for a Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throw. First foul on Woodard. Clark and Rudolph check out. Allen and Boykin check back in at the 5:54 mark. Here's Gabby Freeney's free throw. She's got it. It's a 3-point play, and it's 28-10 Rebels. And Freeney checks out. Sarah Prince returns to the floor. League 28, Winston 10. District ball game, the Joe F. Shepard Gymnasium. On the right sideline, Prince guarding Cheatham. Round the arc she goes, keeps a left-hand dribble. Goes, but now Woodard loses it momentarily between her legs, chases it down deep wide right. Gets a high screen from Sims. Now to the free throw line, Burns trying to go in the post, but Kylie Boykin takes it away. Finds Breedlove. She goes into the paint. Kick out for a Sarah Prince 3 that's off the front of the rim. Hillier getting the rebound. Feeds it to Woodard. They've got numbers coming the other way. Going hard, getting the basket off the glass is Woodard, and she got fouled by Prince. Sarah Prince's first foul, Leake's first of the quarter. 5:09 to play. The and one not going in. Stays 28-12. Free throw missed by Woodard. She's 0 for 3 at the stripe. Boykin, high post, going to Allen. She'll measure way off the right side. Rebound chased down on the right baseline by Hillier for the Winston Patriots. Woodard handles it, gives it to Cheatham, guarded by Prince. The top of the key, and now a timeout called by Coach Gary Beals. We'll take it with him. 4:42 to go. Leake leads 28-12. We'll be back in 30.
Neshoba General is proud to stand with the Rebels this season. Whether you're lighting up the scoreboard or cheering from the stands, we're here for you, on and off the court. From our team of healthcare professionals to your team of champions, we wish you a safe, strong, and successful season. Neshoba General, your community hospital, your partner in health, your biggest fan.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels 28, Winston 12. Winston ball off the baseline, left of the bucket, into the left corner. Cheatham, guarded by Crow. She'll stay behind the arc, keep a right-hand dribble, come up to the head of the circle. Look left, move right. They want to post up Hillier, but great job denying it. Ball loose, but scooped up by Woodard. She can't get a 10-foot runner to go in. Boykin clears the rebound for the Rebels. Long pass ahead to Allen trying to score in transition. She leaves it short and looks at the ceiling in frustration as it goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Rebs. Denise Woodard touched it last, couldn't reel it in off the miss. 4:18 to go in the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic second quarter. Sideline left, Cody Breedlove takes the inbound pass. Rebels will start a half-court set. Prince looks back to Coach Amanda Hatch. Got Boykin 4 feet behind the arc, gives it to Crow. Now they've got Kylie posted up, coming right side, turns around and scores. That's patience running your offense. Double figures now for Boykin, and a timeout. Winston with 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Leake ahead 30-12 will return.
Need to make your team stand out? In Sports has you covered. From high-quality screen printing on jerseys and fan gear to top-notch sports equipment, we bring your game to the next level. Celebrate your victories with our professional trophies and plaques, perfect for every champion. Whether you're gearing up for the season or commemorating a win, trust In Sports, where local teams shine brighter. Gear up, play hard, win big. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Lady Rebels 30, Winston 12. Midway point of the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic second quarter. Winston basketball. Rebels set up to pressure in the backcourt. To Hillier, ahead to Woodard. She loses a handle on it, but Sims there to pick it up at the LA logo. Now they get it down to Hillier. She's able to score it over Allen. They'll put the foul on Jenna. Second bucket for Hillier. She'll step to the free throw line. That's Jenna's second, team's second. Free throw sits on the front of the rim and drops in, 30-15. Three-point play from Shyla Hillier. Boykin out high, guarded by Woodard. Goes to Prince, gets a defender in the air, now going to put it on the dribble, go in the right corner to Crow. Dribble once, give it to Breedlove, and she loses it off her shoe tops and out of bounds. An unforced error there gives the ball back to the Patriots. Leake leading by 15, doubling the Winston Ball Club up 30-15. Woodard hard into the front court. Stopped by Prince, uses up the dribble. Now she's looking for a teammate, hands it off to Sims behind her. She'll come to the free throw line, try to send it to Hillier. She goes back out to the corner for a Burns three that's too long. Sims chases the rebound down at the three-point line. Then Kylie Boykin able to rip it out of the midst of Sims, but it goes over the sideline. So Winston keeps it. Off the right sideline. Woodard down the left lane line, loses the ball. 3-on-2 the other way. Here's Prince going around Sims, scores it off the window left side. 7 for Sarah. 32-15, and now Winston turns it over before they've even passed it in bounds. Under 3 minutes to play. New player in the ball game, KB Greer for the Patriots, inbound to Crow. And the three, good from the left side, from Addie Crow. Junction three, only the second of the ball game for LA. It's 35-15. Sarah Prince had one to get us started and haven't had one in more than a quarter and a half. Hannah Clark checks in, gives Kylie Boykin a breather with 2:36 to go before halftime. Inbound to Hillier. Midpoint of the lane line, but it's taken away. Addie Crow on a right-hand dribble. Steps through, able to score it over Hillier on the other side. 37 for Leake, 15 for Winston. 2:20, clock draining before halftime. Cheatham pressured out near the midcourt line. Pass taken away by Sarah Prince. Rebels have a 3-on-1 going the other way, and Prince will lay it in herself with the left hand. Her total up to 9. The Rebels now lead 39-15, biggest lead of the evening. Off a trap, pass to the corner. Travel, Cheatham yanked it away from Hannah Clark, who was in position to take it, but then Cheatham ended up taking a step just to try to get clear of Clark, and turnover gives it back to the Rebels with 1:53 to go in the second, leading by 24. Greer out in the backcourt, waiting to pick up Prince at the midcourt stripe. 2 high screeners set out. No pick and roll play available there, but there's Prince. 3 bounces around, comes off. Jenna Allen trying to dig it out in the lane, and 4 bodies hit the floor. Held ball, it'll belong to Leake. 93 seconds to play in the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic, second quarter. Prince looking for an open teammate on the inbound. Finds Jenna Allen in the left blocks. Gives it back to Prince, but she's met with a double team. She puts it on the dribble. Heads to the corner. Allen, she'll raise up for 3. Leave it short. Rebound, Hannah Clark on the fingertips. Going up strong, getting fouled. And getting to the line for Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws. Hannah Clark, the senior. Foul gets charged to Cadence Wood. Winston, her first, team second. Hannah Clark already 1 for 1 at the free throw line, and nothing but net on that first one. 40-15, she's got another one. Perfect like the first one. She's 3 for 3 at the stripe. She's got 9 points in the game, 41-15. Minute 10 to play. Right corner, Cheatham, catch and release 3. Way too long, rebound offside, Leaks Jenna Allen. Jenna, who has not scored in the first half, gets in the left corner to Crow. And she's able, well, she was trying to bounce it off the leg of Woodard, and it went off Woodard's leg and then back off Crow's knee out of bounds in the corner. Good idea, just didn't bounce the right way for senior Addie Crow. Under 55 seconds to play, 41-15 game. Cheatham guarded by Crow on the right sideline. Now double team Clark. Goes free throw line to Wood, who has it taken away by Crow. Crow at the free throw line. Quick dish from Allen down to Prince, right of the bucket for 2 more. LA 43, Winston 15. Under 30 to play before we get to recess. Cheatham trying to go in the post. Quick right hand deflection from Crow ahead to Prince. She'll turn, fire from 6 feet away, no good. Offensive rebound, stick back, not there for Boykin, and then a held ball. Boykin and Greer got tied up with 10 seconds to play. Possession arrow says the Patriots get it. You'd expect they'll try to get a final shot in. In fact, Coach Beal wants them to speed up. Rebels will pressure out high. Cheatham, right side, shoots over Boykin, air balls at rebound Allen, and that will end the half. Leake 43, Winston 15. Halftime score in the girls' game. We'll take a break, come back and take a look at the offensive scoring totals and a whole lot more as we get to the Moore's Pharmacy halftime. So stay where you are. Again, Leake 43, Winston 15 at the break. We'll return as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Leake County Co-op has a warehouse full to keep your farm animals happy and healthy. Quality feed, range cubes, and meals. Plus, if you'd like to give your livestock a treat, we've got mineral blocks, oats, and sweet feed too. If your animals need something for their health, Leake County Co-op provides protein tubs and vaccines to keep away diseases. For all your farming supplies, make sure you drop by Leake County Co-op, your feed, garden, farm, hardware, and dry goods store. Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Need to make your team stand out? In Sports has you covered. From high-quality screen printing on jerseys and fan gear to top-notch sports equipment, we bring your game to the next level. Celebrate your victories with our professional trophies and plaques, perfect for every champion. Whether you're gearing up for the season or commemorating a win, trust In Sports, where local teams shine brighter. Gear up, play hard, win big. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
When it comes time to get help for your pets, you go somewhere you can trust. Somewhere like the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic in Carthage. Dr. Ryan Anderson and his team treat all types of pets, whether it be for surgeries, vaccines, dental, or even emergency care. Do you need someone to care for your pets while you go on vacation? Well, they have boarding services that'll ensure your furry friends are comfortable and happy the whole time. If you have an emergency, call at 601-267-4573 and find Central Mississippi Animal Clinic on Highway 35 in Carthage.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
West Side Body Shop says, let's face it, stuff happens. And when it does, they can take care of damage as small as a chip in your windshield all the way up to full collision services. Insurance claims are always welcome too. Just be sure your first stop is West Side Body Shop in Philadelphia. They also specialize in truck accessories, including toolboxes, visors, Nerf bars, and winches. They make your ride look cool. West Side Body Shop, just off Beacon Street on Waterview Lane, right behind the Huddle House in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Start off the Moore's Pharmacy halftime for the Joe F. Shepard Gym on the 488, Leake 43, Winston 15. We'll look at the scoring totals in a second. I got two things to tell you. One very happy and one very sad. Here's the very happy thing we'll mention first. Leake Academy senior Hadley Barnes, congratulations to her, signing to continue her cheerleading career at Holmes Community College. And then an MAIS note of sadness around this part of the state from Newton County Academy put the word out today that their girls basketball coach Steve Harbor died earlier today. Coach Harbor, deeply loved by the Generals family and one of the best. Arrangements are still pending when I got that notification this morning, but our sympathies and prayers out for the Harbor family and everybody associated with Newton County Academy. In this ball game, Leake led it 22-6 at the end of the first quarter. They lead it now 43-15. And two Rebels are in double figures. Sarah Prince has 11. She's hit a junction three and 4 twos. 10 for Kylie Boykin. All four made shots and 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Hannah Clark has put in 9 off 3 made shots and 3 for 3 free throw shooting. 8 for Addie Crow. She's made a junction 3, 2 twos, and 1 for her 8. Gabby Freeney with 3 the hard way off the bench, and Cody Breedlove with 2. Jenna Allen and Aubrey Rudolph not made it into the scoring column yet for the Rebels. Ready to start the third quarter. Third quarter is presented by Lee Realty. Philip Palmertree with you. Billy Steen in the studio, and Mason Middleton keeping the camera lens on the court. So you can watch it on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Start the second half. Clark, Prince, Allen, Boykin, Crow, the 5 on the floor in white for L.A. Hilliard, Cheatham, Sims, Burns, and Woodard on the floor in light blue for Winston. Ran a screen at the top. Crow dishes right side to Boykin. Now free throw line extended right. Crow guarded by Burns. She'll dribble once, give it to Allen. Over to Hannah Clark, who's three, way off. Team rebound for the Patriots. Shyla Hillier and Hayden Cheatham for Winston, each with 5 points to lead the Patriots in scoring. Woodard, underhand shovel at the waist to Cheatham, guarded by Allen. High ball screen, Burns, little defensive switch. Now Prince guarding Cheatham as she continues the dribble, goes to the LA logo. Pass into the lane from Woodard, now loose. Steal for Kylie Boykin, but she's called for a double dribble. Crowd not sure they're convinced that was the correct call. Winston will keep it. Opening minute of the third period. Pass off the hands of Hillier. She has to run down to the LA logo to chase it down. Gives it to the point guard, Niece Woodard. Angles left side, gives it to Cheatham, guarded by Crow. Now to Sims, guarded out high by Allen. Pass deflected by Prince. Steal for Allen. She's out ahead of Sims. Got fouled. No call, but missed the shot. Sarah Prince to clean it up for two more. 30-point lead for the Rebels. 45-15. 6.5 minutes to play in the Lee Realty third quarter. Floater from Woodard, short. Kylie Boykin able to deflect it, I think, off Hillier's hand. Goes out of bounds. Everybody will head the other way. Clark inbounds it to Prince, who glances in at Coach Amanda Hatch, who's sitting. Just gives one quick hand motion. Across the LA logo to the right sideline. Allen guarded by Burns. Pick and roll play. They don't dish it down. They go instead in the corner for a Prince three that's no good. Offensive board and put back for two. Crow, and she got hit on the arm. She'll head to the line for a Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throw. Third foul on Winston Shyla Hillier. Addie Crow straight through with a free throw. It's 48-15. Lead now balloons to 33, under 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Rebels great in man-to-man pressure. Greer with a long three. Off the heel, but Hillier there to take it in 15 feet away from the basket on the right side, so they'll reset it. Greer, hard dribble right side. Denied by Allen. Into the paint, Burns tries to dish it down to Hillier. She'll lose it off her fingertips over the baseline. That was the right idea, but Burns got sped up, and Hillier just wasn't ready for the pass. L.A. across the timeline. Greer guarding Prince. To the right elbow, Clark. Now free throw line extended right. Left goes to Prince. Allen at the top of the circle. Back to Prince. Around an Allen screen. Curls into the lane. Back to Allen. Firing for three. Off the heel. Rebound, Hillier boxing out. Tough night offensively for Leake's Jenna Allen. But the Rebels are still getting it done. Three goes in for Jillian Sims for Winston. Her first points of the evening, 48-18. Free throw line, Boykin with her back to the basket. Gives it to Clark. Hard down the right lane line between two defenders. Puts one up, won't go. Allen with the rebound underneath. Out to Crow for a three that went 3/4 of the way down and spins out. Again, Allen rips the rebound away. Out to Hannah Clark for three off the right rim. But rebound Sarah Prince. She'll come out. Three in and out. Boykin offensive rebound, and she gets knocked to the floor and fouled. Foul goes on Sims. Her third, Winston's second of this period. Junior Kylie Boykin at the free throw line. 2 out of 3 tonight. That one goes back rim, front rim, back rim, and off. Kylie's got 10 points. Looking for 11. Here's the second free throw. Too deep. Burns in position for the rebound, but taken away by Hannah Clark. Out to Crow. Three on the way. Won't go in. Rebound Sims for Winston. Long pass ahead to Hillier, who got ahead of the defense and scores in front of the rim. Shyla Hillier with 7. 48-20, midway point of the third quarter. Allen to the left side. Left wing Clark, back to Prince. Now to Allen, deep three, yes. Junction three, and Jenna needed that to get that confidence back. 51-20. Steele now between the circles. Rebels going 3-on-2. Prince in the lane to Allen, left baseline. Burns between her and the bucket. She goes out to to Clark. And Clark with a sweet-looking three. Junction three, first of the evening for senior Hannah Clark. And Leake extends the lead out 54-20. Steele, Crow, bounce pass. Allen gets it back. Crow left side for 2 more. 56-20, and there'll be a hockey line change. 5 new players coming in. Rudolph, Freeney, Breedlove, Ella Grace Bennett, and Liza Kate Long. Bennett and Long seeing their first action tonight. 56-20, Leake leads Winston. 2:50 to go on a running clock in the Lee Realty third quarter. Greer deep wide right, guarded by Breedlove. Comes to the free throw line, extended right for a long three. Off the heel, rebound opposite side. Bennett head to Freeney. Lobs one down for Breedlove. It goes off her fingertips over the inline. We are in a running clock mode, late third quarter. Rebels lead it by 36. Led by 28 at halftime. Cheatham handling it. Midcourt goes to Greer. They try to go on the baseline to Cadence Wood, but she can't catch up to the pass, and Leake will take it. Liza Kate Long to inbound it. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Hillier checks out. Harper Jordan checks in for the Patriots. Breedlove out 25 feet away. Goes right side to Bennett for a drive. Scores it off the backboard. She gets fouled. She'll head to the line. Looks like Wood is the guilty party on the foul, her second. Strong drive on the dribble by senior Ella Kate Bennett. She can't get a free throw in. Comes off the back of the rim. Rebound to Woodard. She'll try to split 2 defenders and can't spin it in. Missed the bunny in front of the rim. Rebound Gabby Freeney. Woodard able to steal it away from Freeney. They're going hard left side, and they'll get Freeney for a reach-in foul. Gabby's first, team's first. Clock continues to run, under a minute to play in the third. Remember, we got a boys game coming up after this one. Inbound to Woodard. She's leveled off by Breedlove. Out for a quick three from Greer. Too long. Long rebound comes out to Freeney. She moves into the front court. Will curl back at the free throw line. Give it to Breedlove. Her pass too far out in front of Bennett into the sideline, and the Rebels turn it back over to Winston, leading 58-20. Under 30 seconds to play in the third. Third quarter presented by Lee Realty. Greer on a drive. Gets bailed out of a terrible shot. Just lost control of the ball, but she gets bailed out with a foul. It goes on Leake's junior forward, Aubrey Rudolph. She'll get to the line, see if she can put it in there. She does. Good touch on that first free throw, and that's KB Greer's first point of the evening. 56-21, second one on target. 56-22, and that's the end of the third quarter. Back in 60 seconds, Leake 58, Winston 22. Leake Academy basketball continues.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. serving you since 1937. An equal opportunity provider and employer.
Build your barn with Ozark Ag from the ground up. Expanding your poultry operation is simple and fast when you turn to the poultry pros that you'll find at Ozark Ag. They're your go-to partner for poultry barn construction. So let's check that checklist, shall we? Full service design and build, equipment installation, and service that lasts long after the barn is finished. Check, check, and check. Build strong together. Call or go by to get started. Ozark Ag, Highway 16.
Starting the fourth quarter, Breedlove missed shot off a Gabby Freeney steal. The Rebels get it back. Ella Grace Bennett can't get a three in from the right side. Rebound Sims out in the left corner. 30 seconds deep into the final quarter. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Insurance. Lady Rebels 58, Winston 22. Breedlove, Bennett, Rudolph, Long, and Freeney on the floor. Sims to the free throw line. Dishes back out to a player we're going to have to identify in a second. Long two. Missed by Burns on the left side. Rebound Rudolph. She gets it to Freeney. Freeney will keep a right-hand dribble, use a Rudolph screen, send it out to Breedlove. Three from in front of the Rebel bench, slides off. Rebound Rudolph can't get the putback in right in front of the bucket, and Hillier will claim the rebound for the Pats. Bella White, the new player in the game for Winston. Into the paint, Sims shot blocked by Bennett. Sims turns, fires, gets fouled, and it goes through. Chance for three. Sims. She takes advantage of it, makes the bucket, and one. 56-25. I think that foul went on Ella Bennett. Ella Grace Bennett guilty of the foul. Here's a deep three. A little bit short from Breedlove. Kept in bounds by Freeney, but right to Burns for Winston. Under 6 minutes to play in the South Group Insurance fourth quarter. LA leading by 33. Sims free throw line extended right to White. Guarded by Long. Right baseline. Pass out high. Plucked away by Bennett. She looks for a teammate. She's going to go hard to the bucket. Can't get the contact she wanted. Shot missed. Rebound Winston. Stepping through. Little Euro step play. Shot short over the end line. Missed by Hayden Cheatham. Cheatham has 5 points in the game. It's a team rebound for the Rebs, leading 58-25. Liza K. Long holds the ball over her head. Now goes to Breedlove between the rings. Free throw line extended left to Freeney. Bennett. Rebels moving the ball well on the pass. No more than one dribble. Here's another deep Breedlove three. Way off the left side. Rebound Hillier off the bounce. A couple of more Rebels going to come in off the bench. But nice lead pass ahead to Sims, who scores from the right side. 56-27. Reese McKay and Layla Smith. A pair of sophomores come into the game for Bennett and Long. Clock continues to drain. 4.5 minutes to go. Leake about to get their third district win. Twin High screeners. Freeney out to the right sideline. Breland Malone, who's also in the game, goes to McKay. Breedlove trying to go to Smith in the paint. Quick hands from Cheatham, but she's not able to save it before it goes over the sideline below us. 58-27. New players coming in. A couple of players we've seen, Jordan and Wood. And a couple we haven't seen. Seen a Grace Smith. And Neely Nowell. Freeney handling it out high, guarded by Jordan. Brink set an elevator screen for a Breland Malone three that's straight through. Junction three. A line drive three in for Breland. 61-27. Shot at the other end missed. Rebound off the bounce. Freeney. Rebels have numbers. Smith back to Freeney, and a crowd can't flip it up in front of the rim. Rebound Cadence Wood for Winston. Gives it to Woodard. She dribbles it off her leg. Reese McKay with a rebound, and the Rebels will get a fast break. Assist from McKay, 2 for Freeney, who's got 5 in the game. 63-27, 2:49 and the clock running. Rebels playing some 2-3 zone now. Into the middle of that zone goes Woodard. Can't score from point-blank range. Wood with the offensive board. Can't get it up all the way to the rim. Rudolph with it, ahead to Malone, left side. Right at the feet of Layla Smith. She can't scoop it up. Jordan's got it for Winston. Lady Patriots come the other way. Into the paint, turnaround shot affected by Rudolph, and Layla Smith able to get it under the basket. Freeney pass ahead, out to Reese McKay, wide open 3, slides off the right side, rebound Wood. Rebels up 63-27 as we go under 2 minutes to play. Woodard's shot partially blocked by Freeney, tipped around, and Woodard able to claim it on the left baseline. Out for a 3 that's straight through and good for Neely Nowell. Liza Kate Long comes in for Aubrey Rudolph. Rebels will inbound it with just over 90 seconds to play. Judging by Nowell's reaction, I don't think she's made a lot of threes this year. That was a big one. 63-30. Open 3. Bennett, yes. Junction 3. She had it squared up and scored it. She's got 5 tonight. 66-30. 3 on the other side, not there. Bennett goes up high for the rebound. Out right side to Malone, surveys the floor. Going down the left lane line long. Out to McKay for a 3. That's off the window and good. Late banking hours for Reese McKay. She has that sort of, I'm sorry I banked it in look, but hey, it counts for 3 either way. Junction 3s raining in the fourth quarter. Nowell across the lane. Shot blocked by Liza Kate Long. No, it wasn't. It just was missed. New player in the game that we didn't get, Haley Kate Nagel. Runner for Long. Rolls off the rim. Tipped over to Layla Smith, who's able to save it. Back to Long. 3 on the way. Not there. Malone knocks it away from Wood over the end line. Under 20 seconds to play. Just about to get to the final in the Ozark Ag postgame. Under 10. To the right elbow. Wood has it stolen by Long. 5 seconds. She looks up the floor to Malone. Contested 3. Junction 3. Good. Over a defender at the buzzer for junior Breland Malone. And a strong finish for LA from three-point land to win this one 72-30. That is the final. Leake 72. And Winston 30. We'll take one short break, 60 seconds, even less than that, and we'll come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Quality care close to home. When it comes to health care, nothing beats the comfort of quality care right in your community. At Baptist Memorial League, we understand your family's health is a top priority. That's why we now offer care at 3 locations. Visit us at Baptist Primary Care Carthage, Baptist Family Medicine Sebastopol, or Baptist Primary Care Walnut Grove. Our dedicated providers are here to ensure you and your loved ones receive the care you deserve. Whether you need to schedule an appointment or prefer the flexibility of a walk-in, we are ready to assist you. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
Ozark Ag postgame coming up from the Joe F. Shepard Gymnasium, and Leake's girls keep on rolling and keep on winning. They are now 14-3 overall and 3-0 in MAIS 3A District 2 play, and they have just pounded the Winston Lady Patriots 72-30 to get the win. Philip Palmertree with you for the Ozark Ag postgame. Rebels led at 43-15 at the half and just got things rolling early and kept the foot on the accelerator on their way to the 42-point win. Leading scorer for Winston was Jillian Sims. She had 8 points all in the second half and 7 for their post player Shyla Hillier. We'll give you the offensive totals for Leake in the 72-30 win. 2 players with 13. Baker's dozen for number 13, Addie Crow. She hit a junction 3, 4 2-point shots, and was perfect in 2 free throw attempts for 13. Sarah Prince had a junction 3 to start the ball game off, and then she scored 5 more baskets from 2-point range for 13. The other Rebel in double figures was Kylie Boykin, who got 10 in the first half, all 4 made shots, and she went 2 for 5 at the free throw line. Half a dozen for Breland Malone off 2 fourth-quarter junction 3s. 5 points each for Gabby Freeney off 2 made shots and 1 for 1 at the free throw line to complete an and 1. Ella Grace Bennett had a 2 and a junction 3 in the second half for her 5 points. Then a tray for Reese McKay in the fourth quarter, a tray in the third quarter for Jenna Allen, who had an off night shooting but did a great job rebounding and defending. And then 2 for Cody Breedlove off a first quarter made shot. Liza Kate Long, Layla Smith, and Aubrey Rudolph each played in the game but did not score. 13 each for Crow and Prince, 10 for Boykin, half a dozen for Malone, 5 each for Freeney and Bennett, 3 each for Allen and McKay, and 2 for Breedlove in the 72-30 win. We'll let you hear from our sponsors. We'll clear the scoreboard for the boys' game. We got a lot more coming up. That'll wrap up the Ozark Ag postgame in Leake's 72-30 girls win. But boys' game's coming up. We'll return as Leake Academy basketball rolls on.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
Sunrise over Neshoba County signals another hard-working day, and locals know just where to get the job done right. Neshoba County Co-op serves our community, supporting farmers, gardeners, and home growers with trusted supplies and friendly advice. From feed and seed to hardware and clothing, every aisle is filled with the essentials you use to make your living. Rooted in Mississippi traditions, the Neshoba County Co-op is proud to help your work flourish. Every season, every reason. Neshoba County Co-op, Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
For 65 years, Prince Oil and the Junction have been more than a stop along the road. They've been part of the heartbeat of our hometowns, supporting local families, jobs, sports, ministries, and our communities. And nothing brings a community together like good food and fellowship. Just like the legacy of Leake Academy Athletics, where generations of Rebels have built tradition and pride. They've stood beside our community every step of the way. At the Junction, folks drive from all around for our famous hand-patted half-pound burgers and real home-cooked meals, made fresh and made with love. Join them every Sunday for our new Sunday special. 1 meat, 2 sides, dessert, and a 24-ounce drink. A full Sunday dinner, just like home, without the dishes. Only $9.59. Prince Oil Company and the Junction. Your hometown service, your hometown cooking, and proud supporters of Leake Academy basketball. We fuel Mississippi.
Boswell Media Sports.
All right, we turn the crank on the Central Electric Power Association pregame for the boys' game. Leake and Winston. Leake's boys 13-1. They are 2-0 in district play. This is a district game tonight. Last Friday, Coach Jason Morgan's club won 70-42 at Winona Christian. We're just about to get the teams over at the bench and get you the Baptist Memorial Hospital League starting lineup. But we'll tell you about the schedule. Girls and the boys head to Grenada tomorrow and Saturday for the Kirk Classic. We will not be bringing you those games on the broadcast. Those games tomorrow, 6:30 for the girls versus Madison St. Joe at Kirk Academy. Delta Street's the opponent for the boys at 7:45. Then the boys play first on Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. against Greenville Christian, and then 4:15 p.m. for the girls against Greenville Christian. We'll be on the air with you Monday at Canton Academy, so a special road game broadcast of Leake Academy basketball against the Canton Panthers. Coach Stan Beal's ball club at the bench. Coach Jason Morgan's ball club at the bench. Winston, the visitors in Navy. Here are the starters presented by Baptist Memorial Hospital Leake. James Haven Joyner, junior, senior Bo Boatner, senior Rhett Hatcher, freshman Paxton Greer, and freshman Easton Jordan. So Joyner, Boatner, Jordan, Greer, Hatcher for Winston, and traveling Navy white numbers with Winston in capital letters across the front. Everything trimmed in red and white piping. Leake at home white, Navy numerals, Leake in big letters across the front. Everything trimmed in cardinal red and navy blue. For Coach Jason Morgan's 13-1 Rebels, the starting lineups. 23, Aiden Duncan getting a start. 22, Gage Warren. Carter Seal in the post at 6'5". Nolan McCall, 5'11" senior. And leading scorer, averaging 36 a game, senior Samuel Prince. McCall, Warren, Duncan, Seal, Prince for Leake Academy. Time for the in-sports tip-off. Senior Rhett Hatcher, junior Carter Seal for Winston and Leake respectively, and we're ready to get things rolling in the Joe F. Shepard Gym. Glad you're with us here on Thursday evening. The Rebels control the opening tip. McCall ahead to Warren for a move straight to the rack, and he scores with a right hand. Quick two off the hands of Gage Warren. 2-0 Rebels. First quarter is presented by First Financial Bank. They're in the business of you. Then a travel. Boatner, right sideline. Moved the foot, pivot foot before he established the dribble. Quick time called for a Winston player to secure the shoelaces. 2-0 Leake. Girls won 72-30. We'll talk to one of the girls' players at halftime, and at the other end, miss left side, but put back off the miss by Leake Samuel Prince. And Rebels jump out quickly 4-zip. Greer, deep wide left to Boatner. Working out away from the basket. Hatcher at the left lane line, puts up a floater, too strong, gets his own rebound, goes up against Aiden Duncan and gets Duncan to foul him. 5'8" junior Aiden Duncan commits first foul of the ball game, and that puts senior Rhett Hatcher, Winston, at the free throw line. Glad to have you, Winston fans, if you're joining us. First free throw off the heel. Some of my best friends are from Winston County. Second one is good. Pass ahead in the front court. Quick dish from Warren to Prince. Runner spins out on him. Rebound underneath by Bo Boatner for the Patriots. 4-1 ball game. Opening minute plus. Left corner, Easton Jordan. And a runner in the lane, way too strong for Joyner. Ball loose on the floor, bodies hit the deck. And a held ball is the call. Winston will get it. About four different players scrapping for the ball in the lane. Winston plays it left of the bucket. Seal guarding the inbounder. Joyner Steal for Duncan off the inbound. Here come the Rebels. Quickly into the lane. Dish from Prince to Seal for a reverse layup left to right. 6-1. 3 different Leake players have scored. Pass in the middle of nowhere taken away by Seal. Lead pass ahead for a right-hand slam for Samuel Prince. 8-1 LA. Greer in trouble at the midcourt logo. Finds Boatner. Comes right side. Gives it to Hatcher out away from the basket. Then he misfires into the Rebel bench. Wanted to send it to James Haven Joyner, but Joyner wasn't anywhere near the location of that pass. It was way behind him. Rebels 8, Winston 1. Drive, Prince, right-hand slam, just left Boatner behind and rammed it in left hand. Back-to-back slams for Sam. 10-1. Here's Hatcher in the lane over Seal. Shot comes high off the backboard. Seal cleans the glass for the Rebs. To Prince, middle of the floor. Dish out right side behind the arc. Warren, he's going to dribble, and then a reach-in foul. Foul committed on the floor. It goes against Winston's Easton Jordan. Got a timeout. Coach Winston coach Stan Beal. 5.5 minutes to play in the First Financial Bank first quarter. Rebels 10 and Winston 1.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels inbounded after the 32nd timeout, leading 10-1. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Olin McCall to send it in left corner to Duncan. Out to Prince behind the three-point line. Back to Duncan. Going in the post. Seal trying to go in for the reverse layup. In amongst the trees, he got fouled. Second foul on Easton Jordan. The freshman's got a pair. It'll be Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws for junior Carter Seal, who's got 2 points. Leading rebounder on this Rebel squad. On target with that first one. Lead is 10, 11-1. Second one hits the front of the rim. Rebels didn't have anybody lined up in the lane to get it. They were all back at the defensive end, so rebound easy for Winston there. Winston looking for their first field goal. They only have one made free throw. Nearly throw it away at midcourt. Greer had to chase it down. Now they go to the right free throw line, and the Rebels commit a foul. Looks like Nolan McCall is the one who committed the foul. That's his first, team second. 5:05 to go in the quarter. Fouls committed on the floor. Boatner looking for an opening shot in a crowd, too long. Batted over the end line, last touched by the Rebs. Played 3 minutes. Leake leads by 10. Rebels will zone the inbound play. Rebound off the leg of Aiden Duncan over the end line, and the Winston Patriots will play it now on the right side of the baseline. Subs coming in. Coach Jason Morgan, James Smith, Jalen Klutwick, William Warner, Henley Jenkins, and Riles Wilkerson. It's a full hockey line shift for the Rebels. Middle part of the first quarter. Right sideline inbound to Boatner, guarded by Wilkerson. Exchanges passes with Joyner, now to the head of the circle. Boatner for a deep three that's off the back iron. Rebound chased down by Klutwick. He'll let traffic pass, bring it across the timeline himself. Boatner picks it up, and there goes Klutwick. And a reach-in foul just to keep him from blowing past. Probably a smart foul there for Boatner because he was caught a little flat-footed there, was not expecting Klutwick to lower the shoulder and start the dribble drive. And that'll put Jalen, the sophomore, at the free throw line. First Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throw bounces around the rim and goes in. 12-1. Clock stopped with 4:39 to go in the First Financial Bank first quarter. Second shot misses to the left. Ricochets right. Joyner gets the rebound. Into the front court come the Patriots. Into the right corner. Hatcher in trouble. Trapped there, but finds Boatner out to the middle of the floor. Joyner to Greer. Pass out high, taken away by Klutwick. Scoops it off the floor. Rebels have 3-on-2. Henley Jenkins was pinned underneath, but able to go up and get bailed out with a foul. Paxton Greer hacked him. And junior Henley Jenkins will head to the line for Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws. First one bounces off. Next broadcast will be Monday. The Rebels travel to Canton. Henley Jenkins went 3/4 of the way down and bucked out. 0 for 2 trip to the line. Rebels lead it by 11. 4:08 to play in the first. Joyner guarded out high by Jenkins. Rebels playing man-to-man now, it looks like. But a foul committed. Going on Leake's William Warner, his first. Team's third. Inbound behind the arc. Greer, floater. Off the left side of the rim. Rebound Smith for the Rebels. Klutwick across the LA logo. Long bounce pass for a Rouse Wilkerson three from the corner that comes off the back rim. No good. Red Hatcher in position for the rebound for Winston Academy. Still held without a field goal. We played 4.5 minutes. Boatner to Joyner. Deep three from in front of the Rebel bench. Glances off the left side of the rim. Rouse Wilkerson chases the rebound down up the left side, middle of the floor. Klutwick steps through and scores off the backboard. 3 for Jalen Klutwick off the bench in the game, and it's 14-1. Boatner on the right sideline to Hatcher, who's pinned in again. Trying to go in the post. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Jenkins. Gets it to Klutwick. Winston has defenders back. Jalen Klutwick going to try to step through. And gets fouled. Blocking foul. Goes on Easton Jordan, his third. 3:01 to play in the First Financial Bank first quarter. KJ Fulton, a junior, will replace Jordan. Officials talk about it, and they are going to put Jalen Klutwick of Leake at the free throw line. Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws. The Rebels not been great at the line earlier. Rebels just 1 out of 7 early after that miss on the first attempt. Jalen's second free throw misses left. 14-1. Rebels have left points at the free throw line early. Rebels playing some trapping zone as it comes across midcourt. They just can't get anything in. They do get an open shot left side, missed by Charlton Sorrells. Rebound Warner. Klutwick ahead to Rouse Wilkerson. Now to Klutwick, who drives right side and lays it in. 5 for Klutwick, 16-1 the score. And the Rebels have Winston kind of looking flat-footed defensively. Joyner in the right corner, going to the baseline. Hatcher shoots over Jenkins and scores it. First made field goal with 2:08 to play in the first quarter, 16-3. Right of the circle behind the line, Klutwick goes to the right wing for a Henley Jenkins three, but Rebels get the rebound. Klutwick fires for three, and he puts it through. From distance, Jalen Klutwick with a junction three. Rebels lead it 19-3, 16-point advantage. Rebels playing kind of a 1-2-2 look. Or 3-2, really. Patriots working around the perimeter. Going the post, left side, Hatcher falling away. Good defense by Leake's William Warner. Minute 22 to go in the quarter, and 5 new players shuttle back into the game, I should say. McCall, Prince, Seal, Duncan, and Warren. Rebels up 19-3. Final minute, 15 seconds of the first. Left side, and turning his back on the defender and slamming it in with 2 hands is Carter Seal. His second bucket makes it 21-3. Under 55 seconds. Into the right corner. Joyner, who will hoist a 3. Too long. Rebound offside for Gage Warren. One and done. Rebels up 18 into the front court. Right side, Warren. The right elbow back outside the arc. They get an open look. And banking in the junction 3 is Aiden Duncan. He gets his first 3. 24-3. The offensive end, Hatcher double teamed on the right baseline. Turns, 12-footer partially blocked by Seal. Rebels trying to get out in transition. Here's Prince up the right side. Hesitates, now comes hard. Goes high off the backboard, missed. Carter Seal cleans it up left side for the offensive board and the putback. 26-3. And that will end the quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Leake 26, Winston 3. After 8 minutes. Leake Academy boys basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
West Side Body Shop says, let's face it, stuff happens. And when it does, they can take care of damage as small as a chip in your windshield all the way up to full collision services. Insurance claims are always welcome too. Just be sure your first stop is West Side Body Shop in Philadelphia. They also specialize in truck accessories, including toolboxes, visors, Nerf bars, and wenches. They make your ride look cool. West Side Body Shop, just off Beacon Street on Waterview Lane, right behind the Huddle House in Philadelphia.
When it comes to finding the perfect home, experience matters. Lee Realty is connecting buyers with quality new construction homes tailored to their needs. Hey, it's Stacey O'Neill with Lee Realty. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, our team will guide you every step of the way, making the process simple, smooth, and stress-free. Ready to get started? Give us a call today.
We don't want everyone's business, just yours. Lee Realty, 206 West Beacon Street, Philadelphia, 601-562-7123.
Boswell.
Start the second quarter. Leake with basketball possession. Prince, right block, off the assist from Carter Seal for 2. 8 for Prince, 28-3. Biggest lead of the evening. Tanner Lee, freshman, handling it. Deep wide right, guarded by Duncan. Goes to Cooper Stevenson. And then Gage Warren deflects a pass into the Leake bench. Winston keeps it. Quick off the inbound. Long 2 missed by Hatcher. Rebound Seal in the painted area. To Prince ahead to Warren, and in transition he scores, going up high off the backboard. Gage Warren with 4 points, 30-3. And a travel committed on the right sideline. Tanner Lee got trapped. Lee pressuring the ball handlers out high and just creating turnover after turnover. Here's a shot from 4 feet out. Missed by Warren. Rebound Winston. Colton Mills with it. Gives it to Stevenson. Shot off the baseline, missed. And then a held ball. Duncan and Mills got tied up on the right baseline. Stops the clock with 6:40. Second quarter presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. Leake 30, Winston 3. Leake has just carved up Winston offensively and defensively. Samuel Prince with a block off a shot from Hatcher. Long pass ahead for an Aiden Duncan lay-in. Aiden Duncan's got 5 and Leake's up 29 now. He's playing a basically 3-2 or a 1-2-2 type zone. Rebels commit a foul out on the right wing. Fouls on Duncan, his second, team's first. Rouse Wilkerson checks in for Aiden Duncan. Winston plays it in front of the big money seats. On the opposite side, into the corner. Drive, Hatcher, floater, missed. Carter Seal, tallest player on the floor, gets the rebound up ahead to Prince, right side. Around 2 defenders, gets fouled. Shot missed, spins off to the left side. 2 Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws coming up for Samuel Prince. Foul gets charged to Colton Mills of Winston, his first. Rebels just 1 out of 8 at the free throw line in the first half. That one rattles in for senior Samuel Prince. It's 33-3. James Smith, Davis Sable, Henley Jenkins come into the game. Also Jalen Klutwick waiting to come in for the shooter Prince. He's got another Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throw here. He made them both. 34-3. Prince to the bench. Wilkerson stays out there with Klutwick, Sable, Smith, and Jenkins. Freshman Colton Mills on a left-hand dribble across the LA logo, picked up high by Sable. Goes to McDill. Now for a fall away from Boatner. Off the front lip of the rim, Boatner chases down his own rebound and scores it from 8 feet out right of the bucket, his first 2. Bo Boatner, good football player for Winston, gets his first 2 in, 34-5. 5:20 to play before halftime. Sable in the left corner. High pass out to Wilkerson. Way behind the arc they go. Stagger screen, catch and release 3. Section 3 goes down for Davis Sable. Yes, sirree. Running the baseline, using the screen, and then turning, firing it in. Pass intercepted. Rouse Wilkerson going up strong to the rim. Too strong. Sable with a rebound offside. Out to Klutwick. He'll spin, drive around a defender, get fouled on the floor. Tanner Lee, Winston commits the foul. That Sable 3 makes it 37-5 LA. Off the inbound left corner 3, Wilkerson comes off the heel. Rebound Tanner Lee, and then he double dribbles. Double dribbled right in the middle of the floor. Leake plays it in, and they have, to say they've dominated this game is the understatement of the night. Second quarter presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. Henley Jenkins hoists a 3, bounces around, comes off the rim, rebound Winston, 1 and done for the Rebs on that trip. Hatcher boxed out for the rebound. Gives it to Mills. Across the LA logo, shovels past left side McDill. And left lane line. Pass nearly taken away from Lee, but he finds Boatner. They'll reset out high. Free throw line, Hatcher. Henley Jenkins knocked it loose. Ball spinning around the floor. James Smith and Jalen Klutwick both scoop it up. Klutwick will take it. Pounds it with a right hand. Nearly walked with it. They go in the corner. Sable fires for 3. High arcing shot, too long. Rebound Lee on the offside for Winston. 3:26 to play, clock draining. Winston offensive half court. Boatner looking at Rebel zone defense. 3 on the way, banked in. I think that's Hayden McDill. He's the player who made it's wearing number 34. I don't have a 34 on the roster that was given to me, but there's a 33, so that's close enough for tonight. Sable on the right side, working around the arc. Wilkerson, the free throw line. Klutwick, strong move, left hand spin up, a little bit soft, but he's able to get his own rebound. Now get it in the corner after Wilkerson gave it up. Drive, Klutwick in the paint, scores 6 feet in front of the bucket, and he gets fouled. Put him at the line for Carthage Veterinary Clinic free throws. Fouls on Rhett Hatcher, his first, team's third. 39-5, chance to hit 40 if Jalen can make the free throw. He's off the mark on the free throw. 10 points for Jalen Klutwick. It's 39-7. Pinned in on the left sideline. Steal for Leake's Jalen Klutwick. Rebels have numbers, going up strong, scoring and getting knocked to the floor, and getting to the line is Klutwick. He'll get back to the free throw line. Minute 55 to go. They put the foul on Bo Boatner, his second, team's fourth. Jalen measures it, spins it, misses that. Then it goes out of bounds. Winston didn't seize the rebound, and then it just went off somebody's hands. They thought he had another free throw coming. And Winston's finding creative ways for turnovers in this half. Here's a miss from the right corner on a three by Matthew Davidson, and it goes out of bounds. Leake touched it last. Nolan McCall, Samuel Prince, Matthew Davidson, Carter Seal, and Davis Sable on the floor for L.A. Under 90 seconds to go, and illegal screen set out high by Winston's Rhett Hatcher. Hey, when the Moore's Pharmacy halftime comes up, going to talk to senior Ella Grace Bennett from the girls team. Davidson three from the right corner, too long, rebound Seal. Going up between two defenders, gets it to rattle in. Seal just using strength to assert his will on the defenders there and make it 43-7. We got 1 minute to play in the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic second quarter. Steal and breakaway for another right-hand slam for number 25, Samuel Prince. 45-7. Left sideline, Joyner. His pass taken away. Prince got another breakout, lobs it for Seal, and he slams it in. A lob play gets people off their feet. A Carter Seal dunk makes it 47-17, 26 seconds to play in the quarter. Carter Seal with a steal in the right corner. McCall to Sable, ahead to Davidson, and there's a right-hand lay-in for Prince. And Winston just not getting back on defense. 49-7, under 10 seconds. Joyner on a drive, left side, goes high off the rim. Miss. Hatcher's put back won't go, but he gets his own rebound, gets fouled, and scores. Right before the half ends. See who picked up the foul for Leake. It goes on 24, Carter Seal, his first. Free throw missed, and that will get us to halftime. Leake 49 and Winston 9. Will return with an interview with senior Ella Grace Bennett and the Moore's Pharmacy halftime. When we return as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
When it comes to finding the perfect home, experience matters. Lee Realty is connecting buyers with quality new construction homes tailored to their needs. Hey, it's Stacey O'Neill with Lee Realty. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, our team will guide you every step of the way, making the process simple, smooth, and stress-free. Ready to get started? Give us a call today.
We don't want everyone's business, just yours. Lee Realty, 206 West Pickett Street, Philadelphia, 601-562-7123.
Build your barn with Ozark Ag from the ground up. Expanding your poultry operation is simple and fast when you turn to the poultry pros that you'll find at Ozark Ag. They're your go-to partner for poultry barn construction. So let's check that checklist, shall we? Full service design and build, equipment installation, and service that lasts long after the barn is finished. Check, check, and check. Build strong together. Call or go by to get started. Ozark Ag, Highway 16, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's Moore's Pharmacy halftime. The boys game, Leake 49 and Winston 9. You did not hear that wrong, 49-9. We'll talk about what happened in the first half, but we've got something really fun to do. We're going to talk with one of the Lady Rebels seniors we're going to talk to. Ella Grace Bennett, who's one of my she's just an all-around friend. She's my friend at the football games, and now she's our friend talking to us here at the basketball game. She and Kylie Boykin have come up here, but it's only Ella Grace on the thing. So thanks for doing this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, talk about game tonight. I mean, it looks like we just continuing. We're in a run here where we're getting control of the basketball game early, and that creates a lot of opportunities for everybody to do what they do best.
Yes, we work really hard at practice, and everyone doesn't see how hard each individual works at practice. I mean, I don't think we'd be a team without the team that helps the starters at practice, because we just push each other to be better, and we're always encouraging each other just to shoot the ball even if you've missed 100 times, because it's going to go in eventually.
Yeah, and we had an example of that tonight. Jenna Allen just couldn't get shots down. She made one shot in the game, but of course she contributed with rebounds, with assists. She did all the other Jenna Allen things, and right now this group of Lady Rebels is playing as a team, as a unit. You came off the bench, scored in the second half, got a 2 and a 3.
Yes, sir.
So, and you're somebody who's ready, willing, and able to take the 3. Would you say that's the strong part of your offensive game?
Yes, sir, I would. I think that's what my coach is always encouraging me, just if I'm not having a good game, just to keep shooting it, it'll go in eventually.
Okay. What else is part of the Ella Grace Bennett skill set?
Just to hustle as hard as I can and go after every rebound, whether I know I'm going to get it or not, just to go after it.
Okay, speaking of rebounds, we're going to talk about Kylie Boykin, who's up here. She's not going to be on the mic, but talk about Kylie as a teammate.
Kylie is one of my best friends. So as a teammate to everybody, she's always encouraging, and it doesn't matter if she's having a good or bad game. If you're having a good game, she's going to encourage you, and if you're having a bad game, she's going to tell you it's okay, to shake it off, and it'll be all right.
Do you have any pregame rituals, things you do to kind of get your heart rate where you want it to be, or little superstitions, anything like that that you do?
Me and Addie Crow usually just goof off in the locker room before the game and laugh, and we're all giggling together in the locker room. I mean,
well, I can tell you, y'all set up, your warm-up line down here below me, and I see that a lot. I could certainly see it tonight. Y'all were loose, happy, and that's a great thing. I mean, this is supposed to be fun, but you guys work really hard, as you said earlier, and I don't think anybody listening, myself included, really appreciates that. And now that you're a senior, it's fun, I know, to see more playing time and more opportunities, and to see wins on the scoreboard. All right, last thing I'll ask you is this. Tell us something about Coach Hatch that might surprise us.
After we've been off for a break or something and we're running, she likes to yell food at us because she thinks it's hilarious, and then she'll yell at us in Spanish during practice, and none of us know what she's talking about.
Okay, yeah, because she's taking y'all down to Central America, and so she's got to keep her Spanish up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, cool. Ella Grace Bennett, you're great to come talk to us. You're a champion and just a all-around great human being. And good luck to you and your teammates this season. We love watching and following this team, and look for great things when we get to the back half of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Phillip.
All right, Ella Grace Bennett joining us on halftime. Appreciate her doing that. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back and start the second half as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
When it comes to finding the perfect home, experience matters. Lee Realty is connecting buyers with quality new construction homes tailored to their needs. Hey, it's Stacey O'Neill with Lee Realty. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, our team will guide you every step of the way, making the process simple, smooth, and stress-free. Ready to get started? Give us a call today.
We don't want everyone's business, just yours. Lee Realty, 206 West 50th Street, Philadelphia, 601-562-7123.
Boswell Media Sports.
Second half about to start at the Joe F. Shepard Gym in the boys' game. Leake 49, Winston 9. Totaling up the points in the first half. Didn't get all the way down before we needed to jump to that interview, so I'm going to do it on the fly here. Carter Seal with 10 points. Aiden Duncan with 5. Jayla Klutwick with 12 off the bench. 14 for Samuel Prince. Davis Sable with 3. And Gage Warren with 4. As Leake has just dominated this ball game. Smith, Warner, Jenkins, Klutwick, and Duncan take the floor in white for LA to start the third period. Third quarter is presented by Lee Realty. Winston with a steal. Hatcher flips it into the corner. Boatner, guarded by Klutwick, goes right sideline to Greer. Now to Jordan. Working around behind the three-point line. Against zone defense. Right wing three comes high off the rim, missed. Boatner's shot. Rebels get the rebound into the front court. Jenkins on the right sideline. Back deep wide right to Klutwick. Around to Warner. Gets it back. Opening 30 seconds of the third quarter. Leake leads it by 40. Go in the paint. Warner nearly loses it. Saves it back into Henley Jenkins' left corner. Here's Duncan on a drive. Tries to leave it for a teammate, but nobody sees it. Steal for James Haven Joyner for the Patriots. Boatner guarded by Duncan. Rebels staying in that zone, matching up out high, trapping on the sidelines. Right baseline, Boatner flips it up to Jordan. He starts a right-hand dribble, but Duncan levels him off. Open in the paint momentarily was Hatcher, loses it, but then Jordan saves it and scores it from 9 feet away. First two, Easton Jordan, 49-11. Minute and a half into the Lee Realty third quarter. Duncan between the circles, dribbles behind the back, goes to Warner, guarded by Jordan, goes right baseline, flips it up, can't score it. Hatcher able to grab the rebound. 38-point lead to the free throw line. Hatcher fakes left, goes right, goes to the baseline. Quick shot from Jordan, just barely nicks the rim and goes out of bounds. A team rebound for LA. We are in a continuous running clock mode. Clock ticking toward 5.5 minutes to play in the quarter. Rebels, Jenkins in the corner, trying to flip it to Warner, who was posting up on the left blocks. Knocked out of bounds. Rebels will keep it. Coach Jason Morgan's ball club playing at 7:45 tomorrow night against Delta Streets. Pass out high taken away by Winston's Paxton Greer, but then he mishandles it by the scorer's table, and Leake gets it back. 6:30 start for the girls against St. Joe up at Grenada tomorrow, and then Delta Streets for the boys Friday at the Kirk Classic. Saturday, boys play first at 3, girls at 4:15, both against Greenville Christian. Left corner three missed from Jenkins. Warner tries to control the rebounds. He and Smith both got a hand on it, but neither could get possession. Goes over the end line. Patriots will take it. 14 for Samuel Prince in the first half. Jalen Klutwick with a dozen. Carter Seal with 10 to lead Leake. Boatner three from the top. Off the right side, and it climbs over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Winston will play Carroll Academy tomorrow night in their home gym in Louisville. Winston defending zone. Jenkins knocks down the junction three. Henley Jenkins with his first points, 52-11. Midway point of the third quarter. Third quarter presented by Lee Realty. Right baseline, fall away from Hatcher. Way too long. Joyner gets the offensive rebound. Now he's in trouble. Steal for Leake's James Smith. Go into Klutwick left side. Hesitates, now leans in, collides with Boatner. They're going to call Klutwick for a travel. Rebels will bring in Wilkerson, Sable, also Maddox Bryan, Talon Dillard. Keep Klutwick on the floor. Rebels will continue playing that zone defense. Next, Boswell Media Sports, Cruising 98.3 broadcast of Leake Academy basketball will be Monday. And then off a miss from three-point range, Easton Jordan able to put it back with two hands for his second bucket. And Monday the 22nd, Rebels and Canton Academy. Dillard screens Klutwick for a three that's off the mark. Turnaround in the lane from 12 feet away, missed by Bryan, but kept alive out to Klutwick for a three left corner that won't go. Davis Sable with a rebound. Then going the other way, fast break. Two missed from Greer with a right hand. The Rebels get the rebound, and then Klutwick double dribbles. He knew it before the whistle blew. 52-13 the score. Play been ragged in this third quarter. Valuable minutes on the Rebel bench. Greer on a drive. Reach-in fouls going against Leake. Klutwick picks up his first foul. 2 minutes to play. They inbound it to Greer. He'll rise up for three, leave it long. Ball tipped out to the left sideline. Joyner into the paint. Ball bouncing around off hands. Klutwick with it. He's going up hard left side. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Paxton Greer for Winston. He comes up middle of the floor. Joyner double dribbles. He just wanted to set up for three, and the pass out to the wing was a little too far out in front of him, and he couldn't get it. Ended up just kind of in a no man's land double dribble. Under 90 seconds to play in period three. Talon Dillard, 6 feet behind the arc, goes to Sable. Off a screen, the corner, Klutwick. Down to Bryan, who'll turn, 10-footer missed. Boatner tips it out, picked up outside the arc by Greer. The Patriots come in the offensive end. Riles Wilkerson nearly steals it away. Between the circles, now they angle the pass. Right side into the corner, Joyner to Greer, jabs inside the arc. Goes over to Joyner for a three that's too long. Davis Sable, the senior, gets the rebound, digs it out on the left baseline. 52-13 with 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Sable for three, right side, off the window and rim, no good. Long rebound comes right to Greer. Greer will zig and zag. And Wilkerson went up high, deflected a pass out to the sideline. Coach Morgan sends freshman William Warner into the game for Maddox Bryan. Three from Boatner, in and good. Off the inbound. Bo Boatner with five. It's 52-16, 15 seconds to play in the third. Klutwick will stand, pound the dribble, left hand to right. To Wilkerson, lobs it for a baseline 8-footer, no good. Warner with a rebound in the lane, goes up. Shot affected by Hatcher. Rebels get the rebound, but clock expires. 52-16 Rebels. 8 more minutes to play. We'll return with the fourth quarter as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels.
Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long.
Family owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today.
Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When it comes time to get help for your pets, you go somewhere you can trust. Somewhere like the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic in Carthage. Dr. Ryan Anderson and his team treat all types of pets, whether it be for surgeries, vaccines, dental, or even emergency care. Do you need someone to care for your pets while you go on vacation? Well, they have boarding services that'll ensure your furry friends are comfortable and happy the whole time. If you have an emergency, call at 601-267-4573 and find Central Mississippi Animal Clinic on Highway 35 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Aiden Duncan off an offensive rebound. He scores. He's got 7 in the game. Scored left of the bucket. Rebels up 54-16 as we start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Insurance. Matthew Davidson in the game gets a steal. Goes to Duncan down the lane. Assist from Davidson. 2 more for Duncan. LA 56, Winston 16. We're back at the margin we had at halftime. It was 49-9 at halftime, and there's a steal in the defensive end. Jenkins to Duncan for 3. Missed. Rebound Smith. He can't get it in. Winston the rebound, and then KJ Fulton and Aiden Duncan get tied up. Rebels will have the basketball. Clock will not stop unless we have a injury or a timeout. Trying to get it to Smith. Ball goes off his mitts. Picked up by sophomore Charlton Sorrells. Steal for Winston. The head of the defense up at the top near midcourt. Matthew Davidson on Colton Mills. And Davidson gets a steal. Left hand, right hand, down the left lane line. Dragged his left foot. He had used up his dribble. Colton Mills walks it up across the timeline. Go to the right wing. Driving the lane, steal for Duncan. And he's called for double dribble. Not sure I saw the double dribble there, though. Leake on a stretch here, playing 4 games in 5 days. Games Friday and Saturday up in Grenada, and then Monday in Canton. Inbound off the right baseline, out to Tanner Lee. Then he throws it right between 2 teammates into the corner, and Leake will take it. We tick down toward 5 minutes to play in the South Group Insurance fourth quarter. Leake 56, Winston 16. Davidson checks in with Coach Morgan. Goes on the right sideline, Sable. They're posting up Smith high. They go to Davidson. Now back out middle of the floor. Left side for Duncan. He'll skip it right side to Davidson. Now to Henley Jenkins. He'll start a right-hand dribble. Now call out 8th grader Matthew Davidson. Sable, left corner, 3 off a screen. Won't go in. Rebound offside, chased down by James Smith, and a foul. Is it a foul? No, they'll say Smith stepped on the sideline in front of the big money seats. Turns it over. Talon Dillard, Maddox Bryan, Elijah Morgan. Check in for Leake. Sable and Davidson stay out on the floor, and we're ticking down toward the midway point of the final period. Leake leading by 40. Right lane line, kick out to the corner. KJ Fulton over to Cooper Stevenson, who's in the game now. Fulton gets it back, loses the handle. Steal for Davidson. Left lane line, scores it over a defender. Got going fast, but able to maintain control was Davidson for 2. His first points of the night, 58-16. Then Bryan gets a steal. Loop it ahead to Elijah Morgan for a left-hand lay-in. Looks like 5 new players coming in for Winston. Tyson Burdine. And then a number 35 who is not on my roster, Owen Hood. Winston is, both girls and boys have not been helpful to the announcer in terms of providing accurate rosters. Elijah Morgan nearly got a steal, but couldn't chase it down in front of the Rebel bench. Under 3 minutes to play, Rebels 60, Winston 16. We'll have the Ozark Ag postgame coming at you when the clock hits 0. And Leake's Talon Dillard called for a push out high, his first, team's first. Colt Fulton, a freshman, handling the ball for the Patriots. 3 from the right side, in and out. Good box out and rebound for Maddox Bryan. The freshman gets it ahead to 8th grader Matthew Davidson, who's looking up and down the floor, now holds up against, looks like a 2-3 zone for the Patriots. To Davis Sable. Left corner, Morgan, right corner, Morgan. Now to Davidson. He stops the dribble. Into the paint. Bryan turns. 8-footer missed. Rebound tipped over and controlled by Colt Fulton for the Patriots. Under 2 minutes to play. Steal for Morgan. Rebels have a 3-on-1 to Davidson. Right hand lay-in assist from Morgan. Rebs 62, Patriots 16. You play out the final minute, 40 seconds. Long 2, air ball from Sorrells. Morgan with the rebound. Leake into the offensive half court. Deep wide right. Davidson starts a left-hand dribble, comes to the middle of the floor. Morgan, open 3, left side, horseshoes out. Rebound, Tyson Burdine for Winston. Minute 10 to play. Fulton gives it up to Burdine. Owen Hood in trouble. Pass to the top taken away by Davidson. He'll run out ahead of the defense and lay it up right hand. Half a dozen for Davidson in this South Group Insurance fourth quarter. It's 64-16 with under 50 seconds to play. Fulton's dribbling, guarded by Sable out on the left sideline. Now he uses it up, goes to the free throw line. Quick shot, off the glass, no good. Sorrell's able to get the rebound right side, but then Morgan knocks it loose to Talon Dillard. Davidson, 25 seconds, and bench saying just hold it right there. The Rebels can dribble it out if they choose to. Morgan with 13 seconds. Now to Davidson. To Sable, and may try to set up a shot for Talon Dillard. 3, 2, 1. Dillard's not going to. Dillon will take the shot, and a little too deep at the buzzer. We've gone final. Leake 64 and Winston 16 is the final. We'll break for 60 seconds and we'll come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Leake County Co-op has a warehouse full to keep your farm animals happy and healthy. Quality feed, range cubes, and meals. Plus, if you'd like to give your livestock a treat, we've got mineral blocks, oats, and sweet feed too. If your animals need something for their health, Leake County Co-op provides protein tubs and vaccines to keep away diseases. For all your farming supplies, make sure you drop by Leake County Co-op, your feed, garden, farm, hardware, and dry goods store. Highway 16 West, Carthage.
Life is full of surprises, but with the right insurance, you can be prepared for whatever comes your way.
At South Group Insurance, they offer tailored insurance solutions for your home, auto, business, and farm. Whether it's protecting your family or securing your, they're always there to help.
South Group Insurance agents are local, experienced, and ready to help provide personalized service that's right for you.
South Group Insurance, just off the Court Square in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
When your pets feel their best, you feel your best. At Carthage Veterinary Clinic, we treat your four-legged family members with the same care and compassion we'd want for our own. From checkups and vaccines to dental care and emergency services to boarding, our team is here to keep tails wagging and whiskers twitching every day of the year. Visit Carthage Veterinary Clinic, where caring for your pets is more than our job, it's our passion. Call today to schedule your appointment. 305 Highway 16, Carthage.
Navigate your way to Carthage Collision Center. Easy to find, right on Highway 16 in Carthage. Our professionals offer exceptional repair services, getting you back on the road in no time. Experience unparalleled customer service coupled with cutting-edge technology. Call us 601-267-4727. Make a turn towards peace of mind with Carthage Collision Center, where quality meets reliability.
Boswell Media Sports.
Here's the Ozark Ag postgame from the Joe F. Shepard Gymnasium. Boys game finishes with Leake defeating Winston 64-16. 14 points from Samuel Prince, a dozen for Jalen Klutwick, and Carter Seal with 10, and they got their double-figure action all in the first half. 9 for Aiden Duncan as well. 6 for Matthew Davidson. 4 for Gage Warren. 3 for Davis Sable. 3 for Henley Jenkins. And 2 for Elijah Morgan. Maddox Bryan, Riles Wilkerson, William Warner, Nolan McCall, James Smith, and Talon Dillard all played in the game but didn't get into the scoring column. So 14 for Prince. Carter Seal with 10. Jalen Klutwick with 12. And we will sum it up that way. 5 points for Rhett Hatcher and Bo Boatner to lead Winston. Leake improves to 14-1 on the year and now 3-0 in MAIS District 2 3A. As we'll mention to you one more time, before we get to the schedule, we'll remind you 72-30 was the score in the girls' game. 13 for Sarah Prince and 13 for Addie Crow. 12 for Hannah Clark and 10 for Kylie Boykin to lead the Rebels to another victory. They are now 14-3 on the year, and Leake's boys 14-1. We thank Ella Grace Bennett for being with us at halftime. Thank Mason Middleton for working camera, Billy Steen for working in the studio, and our producer, director of the award-winning Breck Riley. And for our whole team at Boswell Media Sports, we say thank you for joining us on this Thursday night. Before we get to the sign-off, I'll remind you again, Rebels playing at Grenada tomorrow night, 2 games, 6:15 and 7:30. No broadcast there. No broadcast on Saturday either for a pair of afternoon games for the Rebels against Greenville Christian. But we will be on the air, Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel and Cruising 98.3, the Christmas station, Monday for what we understand is going to be a 6 o'clock start, but we'll double-check that with school being out. Sometimes those start times get moved up a little bit. But last I heard from the folks at Canton Academy earlier this week, they were counting on 6 o'clock start for varsity girls. Well, that'll do it for us here. Thanks again. I'm Philip Palmertree signing off from Madden, and Christmas is just a week away. And Leake Academy basketball broadcast only about 4 days away. So a lot to look forward to, and glad you're along for the ride with us tonight. Until we're together again, Lord willing, good night, grace, and peace. Go Rebels!